Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, the time has finally arrived for us. It is the season finale of Severance. This is season 2, episode 10, called Cold Harbor. I'm sure all of my questions are going to be answered tonight about everything, so I'm just going to kick back and enjoy it. Maybe Milchek will tell off his boss again. We'll see.
Great previous episode to set us up for this one. Definitely ready, willing, and able. Cannot wait. I'm sure everything will be answered and tied in a nice little bow.
Yeah, we are getting ready to hurry up and wait here. I'm so excited for the last episode, but now we are going to be in the same boat as everybody out there, having to wait for season 3. So I hope we get some sort of answer, some sort of conclusion. I don't know if I can take being left with some sort of massive cliffhanger. I don't know if I can handle it.
I hope we just get drilled with 1,000 more questions and only one answer. That's what I'm going with.
What about the
here.
goats?
We already have our one answer.
Let's go! Oh, straight to the intro.
Nice.
Okay.
What?
No tease.
Let it out.
Where's the goats?
They're going to put Mark's brain in a goat.
I mean, why are they showing babies?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Maybe those
because we learned in the first season, remember, you could do the birthing house where you have the baby and not even know.
I know that. Well, there's that one, right?
Helly might
But
want to
Helly
give us
did have.
confirmation. Pretty sure that was unprotected out in the wild.
And in the office.
But one's got to ask, is Helena smart enough to just make sure, yeah, that's not happening? Who knows?
I'm
Do you
sure
remember
all of
the
our
last thing that you
questions.
said to me?
She's alive.
Have you finished Cold Harbor?
Why am I here? Why are you here?
Cold Harbor. Have you finished it?
Her delivery.
No.
Oh, we're in business.
We can save her.
Who?
Miss Casey. There's a hallway down there.
From Irving's drawings. We know where it is.
Easy there.
Funny speech you gave at the party.
There you go, Helly.
Better than nothing.
I was cross with you after. I threw a tin of candies.
Thank you.
That's how someone on the outside views you that doesn't know.
That's our Helly.
Been upbringing by you.
I used to see care in her, but he left her as she grew.
Sound like a great dad.
Sired others in the shadows.
Sired
But
others.
he wasn't in them either.
That brings up the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Until I saw him again. In you.
You and your family created hell, and you're going to burn in it.
Look at that.
That's the fire I was looking for.
Oh,
Yep.
So, wait, when I finish Cold Harbor, they do a test and then they kill her?
Your chip is only attuned to your floor. Once you get down to testing, you'll be your outie again.
Oh.
And then he'll find Gemma and take her up to the severed floor.
Where you will guide her to the exit stairwell.
yeah.
How hard could it be?
I know this is man.
You
But if we
think?
can prove that she is alive, if we can prove that they kidnapped her, it will end them.
Are you sure?
Faked her death and kidnapped somebody?
What happens to us?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Well, if Lumon ends, then what happens to every innie on the severed floor?
Become Rowdy again.
They're gone forever.
You want me to give my life?
No.
The lives of everyone down there?
No, it's
Well,
not that
that's
simple.
what it is.
It doesn't have to end your life.
There's somebody else who wants to talk to you, actually.
It's your Rowdy.
Okay. Just hit the play.
Oh boy, here we go.
Be careful. That's my face too.
You know, I created you as a prisoner and as an escape. It's horrific what they've done to you. And part of the reason I'm here is to make it right. You'll give me that chance.
God, the innie's got to be thinking, what kind of game is this, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's going to take out everyone innie Mark knows.
He also told him about what they've been trying to do with taking the chip out because it's been merging innie and outie Mark.
Please let us see the response. Are they going to cut away?
They're cutting away.
Okay.
Oh,
Did the response.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Now he's back to outie.
Here's outie. I like how they're doing this.
This is
because then
pretty
you see the other's reaction to what?
Well, it's...
Come on, no. Okay.
I thought they were doing that and then.
Hi. I never expected to actually speak to you.
Holy shit.
Whatever this life is, it's all we have, and we don't want it to end. Can you understand that?
Oh, that's
my
it.
God.
He's not doing it.
Oh, wow. This is heavy.
You may have been seeing flashes lately. It's a process called reintegration. It's a way to recouple memories so we can be one person.
I started this because I see now how unfair this all is to you. And once my wife is free, I swear I will finish the process. Because this life, our life.
Literally negotiating with yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
let's hope he's being honest.
Okay. But what would that mean exactly? That you get the right side and I get the left? Or is it like a top-bottom situation? No, it wouldn't be like a top-bottom situation. I mean, you've been alive for, what, 20 times longer? So whoever this new hybrid person is, it seems like he'd be way more you than me. I just don't think that's how it works.
oh no.
Oh,
Okay. How does it work?
Yeah.
I don't exactly know, and it didn't work well for Petey.
Wow, he is not doing a very good job at convincing his innie that this is a good idea.
You know, I hid all of her stuff in my basement because it was easier pretending that she never existed.
It's all
I
the
thought
stuff.
I was protecting you from that pain.
It's all the stuff Mark needed to say and needed to get out.
Oh, hey, Ms. Kubel told me you like someone down there? Helena Egan, right?
What you and Helly have, I multiplied like thousands of days
He's
of
losing them.
Joy and arguments and passion.
Then you can see why.
I have to get my wife back.
You're asking him to give up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my God. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Helly, actually. It's a person I'm in love with.
Would
Oh,
you
yeah.
know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life?
Before tonight when you need something.
nah, there it is.
You know as well as I do that her outie won't like reintegrate. Assuming that's even real. Assuming every word out of your mouth isn't a lie.
Yep, there we go. Not believing him.
Oh, easy,
Whoa.
Mark.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know what I think? I think the
shit.
second you get your wife back, you forget I ever existed. What do you want from me? Can't you just trust me? No.
Holy shit. Well,
Wow.
Let me speak to him alone.
Okay, yeah.
what was that?
It was a power play is what it
Yeah.
was.
Without you here.
The numbers are your wife.
Go on.
What?
The MDR numbers from your console. They're a doorway into the mind of your Audie's wife, Gemma Scout. What do you see every day when you look at them?
What? We feel things.
What do you feel?
The scary numbers.
Different things. Sometimes sadness.
Woe, frolic,
What is that?
malice.
When they're learning about cure.
The building blocks of her mind.
What am I building?
A new innie.
Well, there's going to be dozens of them.
I've completed 24 files.
Cold Harbor is the last. Tomorrow will be your final day at Lumon. You will have served your purpose.
Oh,
So will she.
so there's no reason for him not to go along with it.
You're done either way, Annie.
Hmm?
Not either
Why
way.
are you telling me this? What are you doing here? Really?
Mark. Mark.
The
You're nothing to them.
No, I don't believe you.
They're using you.
I think you're using me! Well, then you tell him that the next thing I see had better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
Oh.
Mark!
Well, here we are,
Holy shit.
back on the severed floor.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at Mark's got his own picture.
Because today's the day.
Yep, the final day.
What in the
It's the biggest day in the history of the planet.
What is with his face?
Hey, guess what? There was no. I didn't hear the ding. But maybe I'm looking too much into it.
I have to tell you something.
Me too.
Holy guys.
What are we doing? Are we doing the mission? We doing this?
No way she remembers it all.
You doubting Helly? Some people have a photographic memory.
Oh my.
Fuck me.
All right, that's Helly.
Congratulations on your last day. Here's a gift card to a local restaurant.
Yeah, like when he got hurt.
Don't forget a 14-karat gold watch.
Mark, the founder wished to witness the historic completion of your 25th file. Helly R. shall also bear witness. From our chair, goodly splendors await upon your victory.
Goodly splendor.
Waffles.
Yeah.
Of course, waffle party.
Holy, the biggest, one of the biggest accomplishments in the history of the planet, and Milkshake's giving him waffles.
By the way, how's this like motivating for anything? It's all like a creep fest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well,
Anonymous blue lights and
Jay Megan was here. He came to see me. He said some cryptic shit about the fire of gear being that today is a special day.
yep.
is that exactly what your Odie told you there, Mark?
I know why. I know why they're doing this.
remember, they got the cameras on the computer.
Yep. Illuminate.
Dylan! Welcome back.
Ah,
He said no.
knew it. Knew he would.
Follow me.
Oh, there was a part of me that thought he might let him quit out of spite.
Yeah, welcome to that new painting.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to say, what the fuck is that BS? Salted victory of Cold Harbor. Jesus.
Oh, that's the clothes she wore.
What happens when they extract the chip? But how can we trust anything Cobell says?
Yeah.
All she's ever done is lie.
I know, but she seemed different. She's the same, but like different, same.
Well, she definitely those things.
Could just not finish the file, not get her out.
If she's telling the truth, we're screwed either way.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just find somebody
What's
else to do it.
Just get dressed. Everything's gonna be fine.
Shh, quiet, Sandra.
But if you get her out, maybe that will take down Lumon, like his sister said.
Well, yeah, but he could be a total liar.
What if he's
A liar.
You don't have a choice, pal.
at least you'll have a chance at living.
Helly
I want to
seems
live with you.
awfully anxious to get Mark to do it.
Oh, what a bomb he just dropped.
But I'm her.
Mm-hmm. I'm Helena.
I'm her.
Yeah, Lumen's never going to let Helly R exist. They're in control here.
Helena, she doesn't want to
No.
really be, for the most part. All these poor innies just getting toyed with by everybody, and they have to be the saviors here now.
Getting closer.
Your outie has responded to your resignation request.
Oh, here we go.
As it may yield an embarrassing emotional response in you, And as I'm duly swamped, I shall leave you to read it in solitude.
Oh.
He's like, why did he run? We've never seen him do that before. What the hell was that?
That is great.
Well, because I think he knows.
Just gonna say, you.
It was like a Bat Dad running away.
I've read your request and organized my response into 3 points. Point one, you.
Ooh.
Wife and my beloved, and your actions with her were deeply indecorous. She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree. When Gretch told me that you're like this self-assured badass, I don't know.
I became jealous of myself.
So I guess point 3 is, I hope someday she sees in me what she sees in you. So if you want to leave, you can, but I think you should stay.
Oh, gave him the option.
Sincerest regards, your outie.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Well, it's the way it started out, yeah.
What is happening here?
It's a man with a plan.
It's like, do you think the whole floor is going to collapse or something? He's got to get out of there?
Oh,
Well, dude, when this is done, are we saying, are all the innies done? Like the severed floor is done because they have every piece of data they need now?
Yeah, they have everything they need.
What the is going on with the gold people?
There was no purpose. It was just in there to be weird.
Europe, Zimbabwe, and the equator.
Wow.
Is that a building? Maybe it's just a building that's like so big.
They gave a continent.
Yeah.
Just wish we had more time.
Oh boy. This is it. This is completing it, isn't it?
It's got to be the last one, maybe. Get ready to run.
Never been this zoned in on someone trying to put some numbers in a box.
With a trackball. It's not even Top Golf. B is for boom.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, here we go.
What happened to Gemma?
I was literally just gonna say wait for the fucking Bulls music because they gave us.
When it gave the bass line, that's all I was thinking too.
And now,
And now,
the greatest basketball entrance ever.
praise Kier.
Mark S. In completing your 25th Macrodata file. Revel now in the fruit of your labors, and hail your earthbound steward, floor manager.
Milchek.
Thank you, Kier. You're looking very handsome, sir.
Thank you. I'd say the same of you, if not for my favorite core principle.
Honesty.
Vision.
Well, it's truly special to host a man so illustrious, so sapient, so magnanimous.
Loving the big words.
Good thing you didn't write the first appendix. It would have burst.
Bad joke.
Was
Does that hit a little too close to home?
Oh, I don't think he was ready for that response.
It's an honor to receive your
Helly's
barbs,
got the eyebrow.
Mr. Egan. The legacy you've left behind is truly and irrefutably larger than life.
You mean my company?
I mean this wax statue that's 5 inches taller than you actually were.
Oh. At first I thought a middle finger was going to come.
This just got fucking awkward.
Thank you for that feedback, Seth.
Oh, just.
What does the board think of that?
May I introduce choreography and merriment?
We get the UW marching band here or what?
No, the Lumon marching band.
Let's go.
This is all to distract you, Mark.
Yeah, well, he's not running through that hallway.
You guys ever seen the movie Drumline with Nick Cannon?
Did not.
Yes.
It's pretty good though, right?
No, Jack's got the gloves.
He's the conductor.
What can't that man do?
He pretty much does it all.
Use small words.
Well, he has to be threatened, and even then.
You guys are big into music. You don't recognize the song they're playing?
I'm not paying attention to what the song is. I'm trying to. How the hell is Mark gonna get Gemma?
How was he able to see that?
Goodness.
This guy.
Got this trash.
Go ahead, say something weird and use the word daddy.
Daddy's going to his computer terminal.
The efficacy test will begin shortly.
Jesus.
Is this whole thing for immortality? Is that what we're going for?
Thank you, C and M.
If you were able to put everybody's consciousness in a chip.
I have to leave.
little bit better dancing than he was in season 1 when they were doing the dance.
Get it, Milchek. Get it.
There
you go. Get it.
Just going for it.
Hey.
This is all nice, but I have to leave.
Dude, if someone did this at work, I'd be like, what are we doing here?
Well, I think that's the expression that you're seeing on Helly's face right now.
See you at the equator.
One last kiss. Nope. Oh my. Milchek's eyes. He is in the zone. Oh boy.
Oh, Helly's hitting the spin move.
Run. Run. Don't stand in the doorway there. Just go.
Oh, he's got to know which way to go.
Yeah. That's right.
Hey, can I get a little help?
Hey, we're just paid to play music.
Oh boy, what's Dylan gonna walk into?
Oh, there's the hallway.
Here comes the big dog.
Shit.
If he gets there first.
Well, he's coming the other way.
Yeah, let's hope he's not going the way Mark's coming.
Just making his own way.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
What was that? Secret shortcut. You know what that was, Oak? That was a false wall. Is what that was.
God damn it.
All right, here we are. What's this?
Here's our goats.
Oh, the goats didn't have they were just pointless, huh, Quinn?
Oh, they're going to put Helly's consciousness inside a goat.
Or do you mean Gemma's?
Or
well,
Gemma's.
It's pretty culty. Maybe they're going to sort of sacrifice it for cure.
Because then if it works in a goat,
this is where
working other people.
When he does that real hard pull, you push, so it goes flying off. There you go. Told you.
Helly, where's Mark?
Don't.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh
yeah! Look at all the. Oh, that was a cool shot.
Enter the room.
Holy shit! Is that the crib?
That looks like the crib that her and Mark were going to put together.
Well, Mark destroyed it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they bought the same one, but
what's inside it?
Enter the room.
You and your stupid Lumon Band-Aid.
Means he's crazy. Everybody knows that when you put a Band-Aid on your head.
What is happening here?
Who are you?
She doesn't know.
I don't know.
Clean slate, Oak. She doesn't know who she is.
Another false wall.
Mm-hmm. The one that Drummond, I think, went through.
Mammalian's nurturable brings an offering.
This beast will be entombed with a cherished woman.
There we go.
Spirit it must guide to Kyr's door.
Entombed.
It is.
Oh no.
Oh, you guys see No Country for Old Men?
Nope.
Yep. Oh, it's a little different.
Then give me its life.
Are they really trying to put a conscience into an animal? And
No, she said they must be entombed together. Buried, entombed. Not the consciousness.
Well, is it at the end of the day trying to merge a conscience?
Oh, that's what was in there.
Because now that's telling Gemma, take yourself out.
Yeah.
So entombed means they're trying to be one?
I would think buried. Oh,
Entombed, just buried together, like ancient Egyptians
Yeah.
buried certain people with certain things because they
We
felt it
commit
was.
this animal to Kyr
Yeah, but there's a purpose.
in his eternal war against fate.
Oh.
Oh.
Do it to Drummond instead.
You're there. He's gonna hear it, isn't he?
Oh no.
It's not working. Oh. Oh.
Is she gonna turn it on Drummond or herself?
How many what?
How many more must I give?
As many as the founder calls.
I don't think she liked that answer. Yeah. Oh shit.
It's the wrong door.
Oh! We gotta fight dirty, Mark.
Now kick him in the nuts.
Oof.
Nice. Wolford.
Nice.
Ankle lock.
Mark. Ankle lock.
I don't think Drummond's gonna have the stamina to keep this up.
Oh.
Maybe our goalie.
At least your outie will get a gift card, I guess.
Shit, if we lose both.
Yeah, she's gonna come through the door.
Goat
save the
lady's
day.
coming through the door.
Yep.
Just do it.
No more killing.
Of course. Oh, there we go!
Oh, jeez. Mark.
Oh, shit. I thought maybe she had her Game of Thrones skills.
Oh, you see the blood?
Yes, that was blood.
Oh, God.
Holy. There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Beat the shit out of
for
him.
that soft tissue.
Nice. Nice. Oh, jeez.
Well,
Wait!
yeah, we need him to open
Need him
the
to
door.
open the door.
oh.
She's taking it apart.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what that was.
Well, here I was thinking after seeing the goat.
Yeah.
It was
Because it didn't look like a screwdriver. It looked like a drill bit on the edge of the handle.
It's an Allen head on the end of it.
the barrier
Yeah.
is holding.
That's what it looked like.
It's just a hex head or an Allen head.
Looked like a drill bit on a handle.
It's
Thought they were implying.
A drill bit on a handle?
Yeah, just take herself out.
You mean
just
a
like-
screwdriver? A drill bit on a handle?
Yeah, a drill bit on a handle so she could take herself out as a weapon.
Yeah, but a drill bit on a handle
On
is
this
a
show, you think it matters, Oak?
The name, a
got
drill
it.
bit on a handle is a screwdriver.
It's not?
I'm going to change to my Audi, and then you are going to take him to...
Take him where?
Oh! Oh, shit! Whoops. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Ah! Oh, shit. Oh, look at his feet with the fucking door.
Oh,
shit.
Shouldn't have had his finger on the trigger.
Grab his key card.
Mark may have needed Drummond a little bit.
He might have needed him.
Oh no.
Well, because Mark doesn't know what's going on here.
Oh, no. The
Well, he knows, he
if
understands
finds-
this part, but he just,
If
yeah,
he finds
like, he knows where
Gemma,
to go.
the second he gets Gemma out of the room, she goes, oh, God, holy. Hey, let's find Cold Harbor. You ain't ever getting out of there. Well, there. I love that the band is
still going. There you go, up through the vent.
Oh, shit!
In the
face! In the face! Oh, that was awesome.
What are you doing? Don't take them into property and choreography and merriment.
Choreography and merriment.
If he gets out, we're dead. They're gonna turn us off like machines. You've seen them do it. I know you've lost friends too. And you could be next.
Do not give me a cliffhanger.
Come on, Mark. Gotta find it.
Cold
There we
Harbor.
go.
Right, Milchick?
Still a company man, by the way.
Yep. So much for that redemption arc.
Yeah, redemption's gone. He's back to milkshake.
How'd you get in here?
Open the door.
Step off.
No!
No! No! No! No!
She was gonna go, dude. She didn't. Another loyal employee.
Yep.
Jesus.
Fucker.
Gotta use Big Boy's blood. Drummond.
There
Yep.
we go.
Let's go back and throw your hand in it. Oh, nice. There we go.
Yep. There you go.
Holy
It all
shit, it worked.
Is Gemma gonna know?
Not until she gets out. Just remember, she doesn't know who she is.
Yeah, she's a blank slate in here.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, will a memory though still be there? Even
Holy shit.
Jim. It's me.
Sorry, creepy doctor. Mark ruined your plans.
I'm your husband.
Your name is Gemma Scout. We've been married for 4 years.
No.
You're ruining it.
Shut up, Dr. Mo.
Don't speak to that man. He's here to hurt you.
Oh,
And if you come with me right now, we can get it back. No.
Oh, sorry.
This is not a part of the test.
You're not a part of a test anymore.
We have to go.
Come with me if you want to live.
Stop.
That's the best part of the whole
Drummond.
show.
oh,
Mr. Drummond.
yeah, Mr. Drummond ain't there.
Oh, Drummond's
Out of the picture.
he's dead tired. As soon as she gets out the door, it's over.
Yeah.
This-
Look at this.
Oh,
Okay. You can come. It's okay.
just take the step.
It's okay.
Yes!
Now, who's she gonna be? There's 25
No, remember
personalities.
when she would go in
Yeah.
the doors.
There we go. All right. Woo! Confirmation.
Shit.
You didn't think it was gonna be that easy, did you?
Well, no.
Red lights.
Yep, they're
What's this
burning it
mean?
down.
Burn it down. It's all over now, milk. Wow.
Oh shit, is that the exit? They find it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the elevator.
That was the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, the suspense. Just get him to the elevator.
No! You'll kill them all!
What?
Oh.
What?
Well, yeah, he
All
knew
the
that.
all the innies.
All the innies, yeah.
It's Miss Casey and Mark S. now.
Marcus,
We gotta go.
what's taking place?
Your escape.
Um,
Come on, go.
Good. Man, I was worried like that.
One more elevator.
I totally forgot about the Ms. Casey part.
Yeah,
God.
because they were down a
Yeah.
They're them, and now they're
Oh, boy.
out or innies. Yeah.
Oh, Milchek. Wow, he's going to go down swinging.
He is.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Look
he's
at
got
that
the
look.
Terminator look in his eyes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, now he's got to backtrack the whole way.
Ooh, they're
Fuck.
Hey, you let him get through, you get him one shot with that tuba to the face, he's done again. That didn't land on anybody, did it?
No, not like an ATM.
Oh, look at that shot of milk.
There it is.
They're not going to let milkshake out.
You.
Why didn't he go?
Mark, come on.
What?
Come on, Mark.
His innie did.
No, because
Mark!
His innie can't. No. Oh, my God. What a cliffhanger.
so now it's gonna. How's it gonna be the other way around now?
Cliffhanger we're going to end on.
Yeah.
Mark stays
Oh,
there.
my God.
He can't leave Helly.
Mark!
Yep.
In front of Gemma? Don't do this in front of Gemma.
Maybe Helly's gonna say you have to go.
Oh no.
Oh, my God. They're going to make. Don't do this in front of Gemma.
Helly gonna say it's okay?
Mark, you stay. It's game over.
He's backing up.
Ah.
Come on.
Oh, innie Mark.
Watch Milkcheck is going to office linebacker Helly here in 2 seconds.
Circle in a spiral.
Don't kiss her
Like
in
a
front of Gemma.
wheel with an-
Well, if he would have left, we wouldn't have had a season 3. So look at it that
We
way.
would have had a ton of season 3.
They'd have been out.
Doesn't mean the story ends.
Probably.
Like a carousel that's
What do you think they're gonna do to you guys now?
like a clock whose hands are swinging.
Yeah, you.
You're sitting in a break room
What
for 3
the
years.
fuck?
So now it's gonna be Gemma working with Devin and
Yeah,
Colbell,
trying to get him out.
trying to get him out.
Like the circles
That's
that
But what you?
Where are they going to go? Where
For
the
wind.
go? You're an innie. Oh, the only place you could live as an innie is in this building.
Yep.
You have no life other than in this building.
And they can
And a
make
guy
it as,
just tried killing him.
and they can make it as miserable as they want for him.
down a hollow
They
to
would
a
know that they
cavern
have no life other
where
than
the
in this
sun has
building.
never shone.
They don't.
I'm surprised Helly didn't tell him to go, because that was how she was.
Where are we going here? You gonna hide a corner of the building where you're not an innie?
And the world is like an apple whirling
Okay, just keep running.
as the images on wall.
They would know that they can't exist outside the building.
It's an emotional moment. They made a
Dude,
rash
they're
decision.
not even going to exist in the building because they can take Helly in.
She can be pulled out for.
Yeah, Helly can get pulled out. All they gotta do is pull Helly out. She's an Egan.
And they have no use for Mark anymore.
And they go, oh my God.
Now that Gemma's gone, there's no use for Mark.
Well, technically, she's not gone yet.
Do we vote?
Wow.
Any they give us any post credits? I thought they might do something with
no post,
like a video of Kier or something.
No post. Fast forward. Yeah, nothing. Man, banger of an episode, but I am conflicted as fuck.
I agree.
That's the term we're going to use.
That's putting it mildly.
Conflicted.
I'm just conflicted.
Every part of me wants to say that this show has had superb writing, and I should have faith that season 3, everything will work out okay. But right now, I'm also conflicted. Oak is trying to.
That's a perfectly natural feeling that you're having right now.
I'm just trying to bottle.
You should
things.
express yourself.
I'm just gonna bury it down deep. just bury it.
No, I think you should. Let it all out. Look, this was a hell of an episode, and we got a lot of answers. I mean, basically, we got damn near all the answers. Really, I mean, we found out what the goats were for, and short of the only question I have is what the hell was Mark thinking at the end there? That's really the only answer I have for the question that I need answered, I guess, at this point. I loved the whole scene with Mark trying to fight his way to get to Gemma and everything he had to go through. The fight scene with Drummond, the surprise of the weapon going off in the elevator. That was wild. But as it turned out, that's probably what needed to happen, because I don't think Drummond, he's a company man. He probably would have gone down and not given Mark access to the room that Gemma was in. So that was wild. But again, just massive edge of your seat cliffhangers at the end. I mean, I'm over here watching the clock. I'm like, is Mark going to make it there in time? Are they going to do a cliffhanger where he doesn't get to Gemma? And then when he got to Gemma, I was like, is she going to actually go through the door? Is she going to listen to Mark? Is our creepy doctor going to screw something up and mess up the whole works? But look, in the end, Mark got Gemma out, so he kind of like halfway fulfilled the deal with his outie. But look, got Gemma out in just amazing fashion. That was wild. Milchek, you let us down in the end. I thought you were going on a redemption arc. Thought you were maybe turning against Lumon, but no. Company man through and through.
Should have never doubted. Should have never doubted that.
Should have never doubted
That's on me.
Yeah. I thought he was turning it around too, but he's middle management to the core.
Middle management.
Does all the work, doesn't get any of the love, and he's totally expendable.
Well, Drummond got taken out. Maybe it's time for him to get a raise.
Maybe he'll step up.
He'll get a promotion.
Oak. I mean, I'm not done, but you look like you had something there.
You had your hand raised.
You can.
This isn't class.
I shift my conflictedness.
Let's hear it.
And just hit me.
Well, he had a moment to think about it.
As long as Gemma gets out of that building, Lumon's fucked. They're done.
Well,
you're
right. But right now she's still on company grounds.
Yeah,
she's right there at the door.
Yeah, she's got to get past that security guard, and
she doesn't. Well, she might know where.
You are right, but how is she getting out of?
And they could immediately
remember
run.
We still have that 35-mile driveway to get down to.
Well,
and they can run. They have enough money to run a slander campaign, just like the non-Lumon stuff made me sick. That like.
Well, and can't Lumon just do it again?
Well, I'm saying if Helly if Gemma were to make it back to the real world, she could say, "Hey, they faked a funeral for me and kidnapped me."
Does she know
if she even remembers that? We don't even know what she knows. She knows Mark.
Well, she always remembers walking through those hallways.
She remembers walking through the hallways.
That was her.
She remembers Mark, and
right.
It was 100% her there. when she was there, she was going through every room. That
Yeah,
was
because they made the promise of the IVF
something.
stuff.
So she's totally her, and she knew Mark right away. So if she gets the fuck out, she can be like, hey, they've had me kidnapped there. But you guys bring up the interesting point of, yes, she would have to make it out through security and get back to where she's going somewhere. But I'm wondering if the plan with Mark's sister and Cobell was for this to happen, they would have a getaway vehicle ready to roll, don't you think?
Well,
they believed in Mark too much to maybe not have that getaway.
Yeah.
Because they thought Mark would be out with it.
Yeah, Mark.
He'd have the keys and be able to get to the car.
Fuck me running.
I know, there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how you stop Lumon. They just do the shit all over again, run a smear campaign, take out Gemma, have Gemma sniped, not even let her get to anybody. I mean, who's she going to talk to? Lumon owns everybody. Who's Gemma going to go to? There's nobody for her to tell her story to that's going to listen. Like, yeah, there was a handful of protesters, but that doesn't matter. So again, a wild episode. I don't know what the hell Mark and Helly were thinking. I genuinely thought Helly was going to run down there and be like, Mark, you have to go. And then I thought maybe season 3 would be Mark and Gemma and company working from the outside to do whatever to Lumon, try to bring him down, whatever it might be. But yeah, they threw me for a loop there where Mark and Helly went for a run through the halls. Fantastic episode. This was a lot of fun. A little conflicted on the finish, but for me, it's par for the course for this show. There's so many things that it might seem weird or totally strange at the time, and you just gotta let it go and go with it and hope that you get a payoff a little bit later. Otherwise, you end up arguing over what's a drill and what's a screw bit.
Yeah, this episode was just amazing. And once again, it was like last season's where you're on edge, like the whole thing. And the way they like intertwined some of the comedy in there too, as far as like the Bulls theme song where Milchak came out, it did the little back and forth like they're at an award show with Kier, and then he hit him one too many times under the belt, so Milchak had to put him back in his place. So that right there was another instance where we thought, hey, maybe he's coming around. But then once he got trapped in that bathroom, we saw the real like Terminator Milchak come out.
He was
and
coming.
Just keep banging into the snack machine. But also was Dylan writing that letter to himself on his resignation. And when it started off with in 3 points, 1, F off, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be straight comedy. But no, he dialed it back and told him, hey, look, you're definitely, I can see why she did it. You're a total badass on the inside. You're everything that I am not right now, but she's the world, and it's so easy to fall in love with her. So it like, he even gave him a way out. He said, hey, if you want to quit the job, you're more than welcome to, but otherwise I have to, I have a wife and kids to take care of. And then saw him come in clutch with the vending machine to help stop Milchak for the time being until Helly gave the speech to the marching band to be able to stop, just all look at him and said, F you, Milchak. So that was rather interesting to see. But yeah, I'm a little conflicted, obviously, also by the ending, just for the fact that, because it seemed like, now granted, when Helena was inside, she was like gonna help her and gonna take her to where she needed to help him where he needed to go to find Gemma. So then when you saw it change into Helly, then it blossomed back into their love relationship. And so even though they know that they're done either way, even though that's the thing too, she had that speech, whether he's telling the truth or not, we're done either way.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
And so
now Mark's
but then
done
she
too.
still went through that to obviously say, yeah, Mark and I are done with that, because where are you going to go? You're only there, and that's the only floor that you're severed. So you go anywhere else in that building, you're going to change. You're going to revert to your outside and wonder what you're doing. And so I don't know where they go from here. I know it leaves the door open for what happens in season 3, because now it's Gemma with Cobell and Devin to try and convince Mark to get out somehow, some way, or try to find him or save him. So it leaves them a lot of options. That's all I can say about that, I guess. But yeah, I'm very conflicted because obviously I wanted, outie Mark to get out, but at the same time, innie Mark has gone through quite the ringer the last how long.
Well, unless the reintegration works, where they get to share
That's what I'm wondering.
personalities, that's the only way it works, because otherwise they're asking innie Mark to take himself out.
Because he's been still going back and forth because he still had it taken out. So there's still a time that he can get reintegrated. And so that he could also be inside and then revert to outie Mark, and then he's like, what am I still doing here? And then he'll have all of Lumon to deal with.
Yep.
And the fact that he took out Drummond, which that was quite a surprise to me. I figured Drummond was gonna get X'd, but I did not figure that the way that was going to be the way to
by an
happen.
accident.
By a total accident that he changed and poof, got him. So
yeah, Mr.
A very, very, very well done season, of course. So not looking forward to the waiting game. So
yeah, Mr. Egan was not happy.
No, he wasn't.
Fuck, my brain hurts, guys. I need a whiteboard. I need a giant whiteboard so I can write.
Charlie Day.
I need a Charlie. Yes, that's what I need. Is I need a Charlie with the red strings and the circles around stuff to connect stuff, because I'm trying to process this whole episode, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Like,
well, small bites.
All right, I'm gonna work my
It's like
way.
you eat an elephant, one piece at a time. Small bites.
I've never eaten an elephant, nor have any plans to any time in the near future. But in any regard, look, the ending was so hard for me. Like everything that Gemma's been through, right? Everything that they went through with Mark and losing the baby and going through Lumon for all this experimental treatment and all the shit she's been gone through down here. It's like she knows, like, when can I go? When can I go? And she finally sees Mark after all this time, like, hey, let's get out of here. And she wouldn't necessarily know, or wouldn't know that he was severed at all, right? Like, she wouldn't know that. So as far as all she saw is there's Mark saving her and running off, like, in her head right away. Now, if she gets out and maybe in season 3 meets up with Cobell and Mark's sister, then they could say he was severed too, and his inner, his innie, fell in love with Helly. So I'm just trying to, like, I feel so shit for Gemma, and the fact that they did, like, the whole, like, take apart the crib, like, that was, like, fucking bad. Like we saw earlier on in season 1 when Miss Casey was interviewing Mark, or like they were asking questions and doing things to, I think, test whether they were truly severed.
Yeah, they had the candle in there.
I think
and all
that
the
was
personal
all
items.
the things, is they were testing whether they were truly severed. And like, if I feel like that's what that was with Gemma, and like, hey, why don't you go take this crib apart? Because if there was any part of a person's brain that you couldn't disconnect, it would be the pain of losing a child. I mean, I think we can all agree that as a human being, the pain of losing a child is the worst thing you could experience. And so they literally took like the largest trauma that a person could have, and we'll see if this triggers, right? Because I was
5 rooms.
So 25. Well, that was the last one, and I don't know. Like, we didn't see all the rooms. Like,
a big majority of them.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that were pretty sketchy stuff, and it's like you wonder if like it would trigger like old fears and stuff like that.
Well, and then right here too, the line, and his internal war against pain. So are we supposed to really truly believe that Cure
I think
wants to take away people's pain? Because I don't believe it.
I think that's what he sells people. Look, I think it's big picture, like, part of me wants to think this is some creepy way where the chips are implanted in your head to gain a pernicious consciousness and be able to transplant consciousness. That's something we've seen in other shows, right? Where the whole idea of immortality is being able to transplant your consciousness into another body. And I'm wondering if that's not what the chip is. Of course, we're told the chip is just to facilitate the severing, but I'm wondering if the idea wasn't that. But again, like, to you just felt so bad for Gemma. Like, these motherfuckers, they're making her take apart the crib. And if anything was going to bring back, old feelings, of course, when she went in the room, what's your name? That was going to be it, which it didn't. And they were probably thinking it was great when she was taking apart the crib and just like
doesn't know, and
nothing happened. And then Mark comes in. It was interesting that she trusted Mark when he came in covered in blood to walk out. Even when the doctor was saying, "Oh, stay in the room," that shout out to the guy who played the doctor. Like, hey, we need you to be just as creepy as you can. Like,
he was.
do that. But so like, I just felt so terrible for Gemma at the end. So that was brutal. I'm not sure what to make of the scene at the end where Dylan and the whole band was like there, like against him. And, and then they had Mark and Helly running. So it's like, and it was interesting that, Helly gave them the speech, "You've seen friends disappear too," because it's like, you have to remember, like, as innies, like, their friends are just gone. It's not like, hey, you're going, like, you'd think they would realize, like, hey, you just don't work here anymore because you're outie, but it's not how it seems to them. That's what's interesting. It's like, part of me thinks, like, imagine you were working with all these people forever and somebody's like, hey man, I'm taking a job in California. You're never going to see you again. You just know they were gone. They weren't in your life anymore. You knew they weren't dead, and so part of me thinks like that's how the innies should look at each other. But on the flip side of it, that's not really how it is. So that was interesting. Mark, when we had Mark talking with his other self, like that was wild. But like, you think, like, does the reintegration work where you get essentially two people's memories? And if so,
yeah, his story kind of started to fall apart a little bit, and his innie was starting to call him out on it, and then just lost total.
Yeah,
until he had to talk.
The innie, what you really like? It was almost like that. Oh, you think they would have got it right? Oh, Helly. It's like,
yeah, once they got the name wrong.
Yeah, it's like got the name wrong. He was like, "Oh, well, you sure seem to know me very well, don't you? You can't even get the name right." But look, my brain is so scrambled right now. Do we know when season 3 is coming?
No,
soon.
Fuck you, man.
I know they're probably making it.
I don't.
I mean, it'll be
they'll
on
just
its way.
oh, we're good after 2 seasons. But in any regard, it was so heavy. Okay, so is like it's weird because it's like the biggest problem that I have is that you can't have a life outside the building, right?
Well, unless they activate you, the overtime contingency. So it's up to Lumon. It's up to Lumon.
Right. So it's like, so part of me is like, okay, let's say that, because remember in season 1, Helly tried to exit herself, and it gave you this sense like, well, the innies still do have power because they still are the ones that are making the choice. So like, if your innie just says, I'm not going to leave, I'm not leaving, well, your outie doesn't get to go about their day because your body's still at work, right? But we know there's remote procedures. So let's say the band. I thought it was interesting. You had the band and Dylan and everybody's like, hey, milk check, milk check. You can like get mixed up now. What if somebody on floor 1 security could be like, okay, shut it off? Because remember when Helly was out in the camping retreat, they just did it remotely.
Yep.
Right. So let's say all those innies wanted to like have this big battle against Milk Check. Somebody should be able to remotely just shut them all off. And then everybody's like, hey, and it's like, hey, this went real bad. At some point when they leave, you have to be able to just turn off that altogether. So I just don't know what's going to happen. I was super frustrated, as you guys saw. I saw, Mark and Helly running together, and it's like, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? And especially with Helly, because it's like, you're an Egan. They're going to shut you off and not send you back down there, especially now after this. And it's like, I don't know how, what if Helly, held herself hostage, basically. Like, I'm going to hold my outie hostage through my innie body, but if they just remotely shut her off,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, which we've seen them remotely shut people off. My brain is so fucked right now. I'm just going to stop talking, Dave.
Thank you.
No, first off, I want to say bravo because, again, I am very conflicted with Mark's choice at the end there, which is awesome because I'm sure there's probably a few more out there besides us that probably felt the same way of what are you doing? You know, and by the way, that ending did not skew me of thinking like, oh, you just ruined the finale, because it's actually kind of, when you stop and think about it, it's like, that's going to get a reaction from folks, you know, like that, because the easiest thing for them to do in a writing situation is, yeah, we'll make Mark go with Gemma and then we'll figure it out from there.
Give them what they want.
And the other hand, we're going to make Mark go with Helly in front of Gemma, really get that emotion pulled from the audience. And then we'll end it there and then we'll figure it out, you know? So either way, bravo, because it's, while I'm, like I said, conflicted, like obviously you should have went with Gemma. Now I'm kind of intrigued to see how they're going to get out of this, because
you feel like this is exactly what the writers wanted.
Yes.
This is exactly what they wanted. They wanted some meathead fucking idiot like myself to be like, now my brain doesn't work. I need to reset my brain, because now after this, I seriously need like to be able to write everything down and piece it together, like visually, because my head's
totally different from the end of season 1 where he's like, she's alive, and we're all like, oh,
yeah. Like you were pumped to see what happened next. Now I'm fried.
Well, again, and the whole thing with Gemma testing consciousness and all these events or whatever, to prove, I think you were just saying it too, to prove that it's they're severed. Okay. Let's just say they take out Gemma. I don't think they're going to... Well, maybe they might physically take her out. I don't know. Either way, let's just say they did go with it.
They threatened Cobell at the door so much that she bailed. Remember when they had the limo driver and everything
Drummond was
there?
trying to take out Mark right there.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if it would have meant like... Well, physically taken out, I mean, 50% of me says yep, but then the other 50% is like they're just going to wipe her brain and then throw her into the wild because, hey, we got you severed.
As long as that chip is in there.
Yeah, you know nothing.
They can do whatever they want.
And so they were close to having that completely done with Gemma there, but then Mark made the save. Again, with that whole thing and Mark making that choice, I'm dead set on wanting to see what the hell they're going to do with the season 3. And honestly, if they didn't get greenlit and Apple said, nah, no more, like just wildness of making your brain put a book in to what's going to happen.
Because you could treat this as an ending if you filled in the missing spaces of, okay, Gemma gets away. Mark has his redemption in that he saves his wife. However, it costs him his life, and he goes down with the whole thing.
With
his
Helly.
whole goal was to save his wife, and that's the end of the series.
Yep. So
you
any
could
Mark,
end it.
Assuming it's just only any Mark that gets, no more. Helly, no more. But the outies obviously exist, right? So I'm just, that's where I would put the book in for me. But again, I'm going to circle back to. Because that line that Drummond was saying with the goat, the war against pain.
Yep, pain.
Kira wants to take pain away. Are we really supposed to believe that is what they're really trying to do here? And I know you could be like, hey, well, Dave, you just kind of said it out loud. They were testing the Severance program to make sure the consciousness is gone so they don't feel anything from previous traumatic events or whatever here. So... especially with how big it is, with how big Lumon is and how much control they have, I feel like there's more than just, we want to take your pain away. I feel like it's, and this might be stating the obvious here, but 100% absolute control of a world they want.
Yeah.
Right? This just has to be one level. It can't be the be-all, end-all, right? Or...
Well, I mean, if they have a chip in everybody, they can effectively control everyone. And then, it's like... What, does everything become a subscription service? It's like Lumon owns you. They can do whatever they want.
They already own they already own every product conceivable, right? What's the next step?
At least what they
Owning
show
you.
here.
Yep.
Owning
exactly.
you, though.
And
That's
then-
the next step.
Well, and the reason that I kind of think it's got to tie to like some sort of immortality, moving your conscious around, like we were kind of talking about earlier during the reaction, was, look, you have all the money in the world, but it doesn't matter. You still have the same 70-ish years as everybody else. So
take it with you.
So what's the one thing that somebody like that would want? To me, it's immortality. And I know they're
Get a
working
new
with
body.
the pain thing, but if you could, do the transfer, whatever, who knows? But that's why I kind of
Well, I know I was asking conscience, but like, is there something that I'm missing? Like maybe a spirit connection, because they were like you were saying, you kept questioning it, and maybe it makes sense. Like what do they do with mummies? And maybe I'm really off on this, but don't they try to?
I think that was
connect
just.
to another
I think
world or
that was
something
just
like
the.
I don't know. some
I think that
spiritual
was
stuff?
just. It was weird because it
That's
was
with the wrapping.
There's almost like the technical side of it, like, hey, we're going to take a chip and be able to, transplant your consciousness into somebody else's brain, basically for immortality. And then there was the like, hey, we're going to sacrifice Gemma and a goat to send you into the afterworld. I think they were just trying to emphasize how culty these people
just
were.
how weird it was.
Yeah.
Which is interesting that we saw from the goat floor. She was just tired. Like how many?
Yeah,
Which
how many
made you
times?
wonder.
Founder
Made you wonder how often they've done that.
Well, and that's the thing why Lumon can just do it again, because they've apparently been trying.
Well, I didn't. To kind of go to your immortality thing, I don't get any out of the 2 seasons that we just had here. I don't get any sense of capturing immortality. So I'm kind of not with you on that one.
Oh, I'm just
But-
completely
No,
fucking like hypothesizing.
No,
Quinn from
Quinn.
Immortality.
Right now,
Because you being
what
like
we've been
pushing the
given-
culty agenda.
cultiness, yeah, for
that
sure.
that I can see. As
But
well.
there's nothing here so far that's shown that James Egan wanted to live another 100 years at least, or forever, in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's only got, he's on.
But I know I was saying
he's
the
definitely
conscience
on the
thing, but-
he's definitely on the back nine as it is. So again, unless
Yeah, I
he
mean, it's
unless
a
he
good theory to
believes
have,
in
too.
some spiritual other
Which I
world
think
he's
he
going to go
does.
to, then that would change it. If
Mm-hmm.
he views this life as only temporary and he's going to go someplace else, that would be one thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, what would somebody with that much power and control want? Well,
Yeah,
to be
unless
able to do
maybe
it
something
alone.
Now
wrong with my
what-
head that I just
Who
didn't connect
knows?
with.
Now what Oak gets to do in all his free time moving forward for the next however many months
research
is
this?
I'm
dive
researching
into
the
all,
shit out of
not
this.
even
Praise
researching,
Kier.
just praise Kier. It's just diving into all the zillion hypotheses and theories that I'm sure there are on YouTube. I bet there's a 50,000 Severance season 2 hypothesis.
And what's funny is each single
Theories.
one you listen to be like, that kind of makes sense.
That makes
and then
sense.
the next one you'll be like, Jesus.
I was
this
a little
makes
bummed
sense.
out we didn't get anything with Bert and
Well, that's what I was
and
saying.
Irv this
I
episode.
felt like
Nothing.
that was like I said
That
in the
was-
last review, I was certain that was, we're sending off Irv now for season 2. Season 3, who knows? But that's what that felt like.
I mean, everybody in
for
the
sure.
comments say this show doesn't spoon feed you, right? That's
Right.
all the heat I got in the first couple episodes of season 1. They're not going to spoon feed
look,
you.
they sent-
To me, that was the end of Irv. That was the end of Bert. They
No,
didn't tell you, but
I don't think it was the end of them. I think that was the end of season 2 for them,
Yeah.
and we will be back in season 3 to finish their story.
They sent Irv to go live on the proverbial Lumon farm.
But
Irv's living on a farm now.
so with also too in this episode, I really enjoyed the first 10, 15 minutes of Mark talking to Mark. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they actually gave us the ride, because they could have easily did 1 or 2 and then did a jump to, this guy's a dickhead, and then gave us the quick little backstory on it.
Yeah.
But they showed us pretty much everything. So I was glad they did that and let that breathe. Cobell basically being 100% Team Mark here, giving her basically not all of her knowledge, but a decent amount to Mark here to help make a decision.
surprised she never said she created the whole thing.
I was surprised on that too,
yeah.
and I'm hoping that comes out, because that is a huge piece to all this.
Because I was waiting for like, how do you know so much about it? Because I created it. I was
Well,
waiting for one of those.
And then,
moments.
does she know? Well, she has to, right? Because I got to imagine there was a vision told to her. She created this to help get that vision, whether it's this pain thing or to several layers of pain and control over the world or whatever it may be. I wish she would have had a little bit more conversation here.
Yeah, because it's like she had this idea, but here comes this company with the money and the means to bring it to life. And,
and we've made this company so much money.
Yeah.
And, with the... Did Milkcheck get jumped? Did he?
Well,
is
that's
he just standing, or is he just being held guard there?
That's the crazy thing is it almost, I don't know. It felt like where the movies were like a Johnny Five Alive, like where you give a robot giving speech to other robots, like you're alive, fight for it, and it's like, well, they could flip the power switch and shut them down, but maybe they've transcended past that. So it's like, can you have some sort of innie versus outie hostage/war situation? Because it's technically not two separate bodies, but it's two separate consciousness.
I just think they could throw a switch and wipe everybody.
That's what I'm saying, because they did it to Helly. Hey, get rid of the whatever protocol, and they shut it on and off remote control.
Most of the products in the world.
But what if you had somebody who was the innie who found out that, look, we can destroy the hardware that sends you back to your outie, and I mean, think about that. Like, hey, we're gonna have everybody be permanently an innie, and to say fuck you to all the. I mean, that's would
what
be.
I'm saying. It's more than just pain,
That
like
would be a giant fuck you to everybody who agreed to go through the severance program. Everybody who agreed to it, just to basically, because I mean, we talked about it last episode. Look, at the end of the day, and I get there's a lot of trauma, and they show that, right? Trauma, keeping jobs, all this shit. But at the end of the day, the outies agreed to enslave another version of themselves for as long as they fucking live, or at least until they don't need to work anymore.
You say that because Mark mentioned that to Mark.
Yeah.
Mark mentioned that to Mark.
Yep.
Prisoners, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I mean, and then Helly, this is the one thing I wrote down. Actually, I had one note from the last episode, and I still have my notes up here. Everything is for them. Every decision that they make is for them. Nothing. They don't give two shits about their innies. Oh well, Lumon told us the innies would be happy. Oh, well, fucking in that regard. But Helly said they give us half a life and think you won't fight for it. And it's like, these are. Again, it's the same people. We, kind of joked last episode about, Dylan and his wife and stuff. But as far as they're concerned, they're living two completely separate lives, and you just expect somebody to fucking give it up. I mean, imagine now if just somebody came up to you and said, "Oh, by the way, this is a fucking simulation, and there's another version of you that puts you in this simulation." They're out, sitting on a beach somewhere, drinking Mai Tais with umbrellas. And you're the person who has to work, and they let you have a little bit of a family life too to kind of keep you happy. But there's somebody else who's just living it up. So you're just gonna.
Do I get waffle parties?
Waffle parties, yeah, right.
Melon parties.
We're gonna say the melon parties. We're gonna okay. Say goodbye and just accept that. I'd be like, fuck no, I'm happy. I got a fiance, I got a kid. Like, I'm happy as shit here. Like, no, fuck you. I'm not going to live for you. I mean, but. Then again, you flip side it, they're all stuck in a fucking Lumon building with chips in their heads. How do you fight it? Are we going to have a fucking innie revolt in season 3?
Well, that'd be interesting. And then the ending here, I think you guys touched on it too. Where Mark
do we go?
Helly are going, and to me it was this innie Mark saying, I'm going to go down with the ship here, essentially. But where the fuck are they going?
Yeah, that was the problem. Where are you running to? Where the fuck are we running to? You going for an elevator? If you go up the elevator, you're done. You're back to your other self. You're going to go to control room and try to fucking shut it off? Well, you don't know how it operates.
Well, they remember how it operates. It's just, remember they had to have Dylan.
Well, that protocol. But they would have to get the protocol in place and then fucking lock it down like that. And you have to imagine, for as big as that Lumon building is, and we see massive parking lots, this is just what's going on the MDR floor, right? And then, Gemma in her floor. So we have 2 floors.
Well, severed, it would have sounded like as soon as this was complete, the whole severed floor is gone.
Yeah, that was going to be gone.
Then they're going to probably move
but you have everybody else there, and there's probably a heavy security component. So as all this shit's going on downstairs, what's happening on the other floors? What's going on? You think they don't have security protocols? The doors locking, whatever? Fuck me. I need a board.
And again, I will say, even in episode 8, I know some people were, at least in the comments, saying, well, this was the slow one. But kind of looking back now, it was kind of needed. Could it have been done at a faster pace? Probably.
Yeah.
But, kind of looking back, some of the parts were kind of needed. And I can't wait to kind of do a whole rewatch now of the season 1 and 2. If I can ever get the time.
Oh, I
because
bet there's so much shit you would catch.
So much layered stuff there. So I can imagine for some of you folks, this is your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, etc. watch. I wonder how many new things you guys ended up picking up in your rewatches, because rewatches are where you do catch a lot of stuff. And hey, bravo. I cannot wait for season 3. We are stuck with you now, folks. We do not get to spoil ourselves.
No, it's not you guys. It's that.
Yeah. Now we get to play the wait game with all of you. So that'll be fun. And just overall, what a season. What a ride.
What a season it was.
Time to give out these scores. I'll leave mine right off. Just like last season, this season was amazing. 5. Whatever you want to think of the ending, it definitely just sets the table for season 3. So definitely cannot wait to get to season 3. Now we play the waiting game, which hopefully isn't too long, but we had to wait a few years for between 1 and 2. They did, but I'm just saying in general. So, hey, 5, absolutely love it.
Yeah, for me, look, this season was a massive improvement for me personally from season 1. This season was a lot of fun. Had a couple of things that we questioned, like we questioned a number of things in this episode. I think you could have your opinions on the Cobell Heavy episode on how you might have felt about that. If that's something that warranted a full episode or could have been revealed in 10 minutes of another episode, who knows? But all that being said, this was a lot of fun. Glad I stuck with it. 4.5 out of 5 answers for me.
That's an improvement, because your last one was 3.9.
Yeah, 3.9 was my last one.
Glad I stuck with
that, folks.
You have to for the channel. It's not like, oh, well, Quinn's done from episode 5 on to the first season.
I could have opted out.
Mason Quinn quit.
Mason Quinn won't be joining us this week.
He decided he was bored with this, and so that was enough.
Yeah, his innie said, fuck that.
His Audi was like, I can't keep going back there.
My Audi gave me the choice.
Look at all those question marks. What are you, the Riddler?
I mean, it's a 5. My brain has never hurt this much. I think the last time my brain hurt this much after a show was trying to figure out what happened in the final.
Patrol?
They're dogs running the entire city. Every aspect of civil service in the city. Dogs. It's wild. No, the last episode of Lost, I was like, wait a minute, what happened? And then you got to go on YouTube and watch 50 million theory videos. Yeah, my head hurts, but I can't give it anything other than a 5. The writing was phenomenal. Acting was phenomenal. The way they shot everything. The end scene with Mark and Helly running down the hall with the lights, and it got a little kind of grainy, almost like an 80s kind of ending. Wow, what a season. Praise Kier.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. So I'm saying a 4.8,
man.
I'm going to say a 4.8 to a 5. Again, I want to rewatch some stuff now because I feel like some of the stuff we talked about, some of the stuff we're probably going to gain a new perspective from you in the comments, and your theories, I'm sure, are going to help. Like, oh, we didn't think of that, So
that's what I'm saying.
That's why I can't wait to see some of your thoughts and theories and everything like that. So 4.8 to a 5 for me. My last one was 4.6. So
2.5. You quit. Hold on.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere
in there.
It's right, Dave Meltzer.
No.
Dave Meltzer.
No. You don't get to do we can't. You're stepping into whole new territory.
Hey, come on. Remember,
here.
he gave some movies a 3 and a whatever.
I don't think we're coming back to a video to be like, hey, guys, I updated my score to a 5.
I know, but now you can set a whole new precedence for this channel. Well, I give it somewhere between a 4.5 and a 4.75.
The board says 4.8. Diamond Dave gives it a 4.8.
No, it says 4.8 to a 5.
I didn't see that.
He's got a range.
I thought you just said it because I'm like, why is he saying that? It says 4.8.
I rate this movie a 1 to 5. It's somewhere
He's got a range on the board.
To 5. add this to your confusion of season 2.
It's par for the course with this
add it
show.
to, a question mark
4
there.
to 5 stars. That's not how it works.
Well, it's just kind of like with our Terrifier, right? Hey, that is strictly in the gore category because it's not being compared to any other movie.
Yeah, you don't compare it to Casablanca.
So right now we're giving Severance the difference here of like this could be a 4.8 to a 5. It's in that range.
Guys, give it a raise.
Oh my God! Stand on your square, Diamond Dave. Give us
that's
real
right.
score. That's what the people want.
Well, again, I'm not coming back to make a video to be like update. Diamond Dave said 5 now
look
after
for the
I
live stream where he
got
does
this.
the update.
So 4.8 to a 5. What a banger of a season.
4.85.
I'm so glad
4.9. We're on the average.
I'll never. I won't get sick of saying this because if it wasn't for this channel, there's probably a 0.01% chance I actually gave this a shot. So thank you to all of you for pushing.
I made it through the first 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I thank you all for pushing for this because damn, this has been a fun ride, and I can't wait to see what Ben Stiller, Dan, the cast and crew do for season 3, and hopefully they knock it out of the park just like this one.
All right.
I'm worried, slightly worried, and I'm curious if you guys are wondering this too, if they try to in season 3, because we've seen it Fast and Furious. Well, how do we up the ridiculousness? Not saying that's what they're going to do here.
Space.
But I'm just
Severance in space.
Severance in space.
When they get in the rocket ship.
That's not what they're going to do here. I'm just worried that
I think they have more freedom to go absolutely crazy with the show. They could do anything.
right, but I just don't want them.
They already have.
I just don't want them getting too cute because I feel like right here between season 1 and 2 is like that perfect middle. So let's just keep it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Sounds to me like he just wanted to get in a dig at Fast and Furious.
We can do that every day, all day.
He'll get that in every
day, all day.
video he can, folks.
Acting like Dom's not right here on the table.
It's like he's not listening. Yeah, just get in your car and drive away.
I still believe in you, Dom family.
Pretty scary. All right, thank you for joining us for this second season of Severance. It was amazing. Hopefully you all enjoyed it as much as we did. You can see from the scores we did. We cannot wait for season 3. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's of course Mason Quinn, and I'm the answer. We'll catch you on the next season of Severance.